What is up, everybody? It is Ted here with some bodies and wicks. How's everybody's day going? It's been a crazy day. Been up and down. It's been I don't know. I keep checking my portfolio. I keep checking my trades, and my trades did okay. I made a little bit in my actual um, what do they call those things? Leverage trades. Made a little bit in some leverage trades. But I was just checking my portfolio, and it just seemed like it kept going back and forth and back and forth, and it would stay still for a while. Then it would go up, then it would go down, then it would go up, then it would go down, and I was just like, what is happening? I was trying to figure out which ones it was, and I just couldn't. I can't get a grasp on what is happening right now. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but yeah. See, today's yield, I'm down about 6%, and not a good 6% to be. Why am I losing money on my quant? Could just be it's like I don't know. Anyways, my name is Ted, and I do this thing called Bodies and Wicks, and I call myself a smart money trader or a institutional trader. And what that means is that basically I try to keep people from losing money, basically. I just honestly just try to keep people from losing money. I try to keep you away from the dumb stuff, right? All the dumb stuff that people do, that people think is gonna happen. The way the big money people make you think, and they make you think how things are gonna go. I try to teach you the opposite of that. And I got a really good one actually to show you here in just 1 second, as soon as I can put this away. 1 second. Go over here and let me close this out. I love this one. This is actually a perfect example of what is smart money. Alright, so here we go. Before we get over there, let's go right there. Okay, and let's transition on over. So, what do we have here? We have the dollar. This is the dollar, right? Okay, so this is the 4 hour, and before we even started the week, the dollar was probably somewhere right around in here, I think, right? Yeah, this is May 14th. Yeah, here's May 16th. So yeah, I knew the dollar was somewhere right around the bottom of around here. And I knew if it was going to try to go back up, it was going to be a struggle, just because there was a lot to fight for. So I figured it wouldn't go down, and let me get rid of these. They don't need to be there anymore. So what I did is these orange lines here, these are actually liquidity lines here. So I have a liquidity line here and a liquidity line here. So what do I mean by liquidity line? I mean the next lowest low, right? So what happened, right? So just today, it came all the way down, and it stopped just before and it went right back up. You think that's support and resistance? Nope. That is not support and resistance. I'm sorry. That's what you call a fake out. That is 100% a fake out. So what's going to happen? Now, I don't know where it's going to happen. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Is that the dollar is going to go up, and I want to say it's going to be right through here. Because it's coming up to time, and it could move up higher. I don't know. I want to say it's going to come up somewhere up here in this area and then drop again. Why? Because everybody right now is thinking buy. Everybody has got buy on their mind right now, right? So everybody gets down here, right? Boom, you put in this buy, and you got this little. I mean, right now, yeah, people are up probably a little bit, actually, I would say. Is that really 160? Well, it's a DXY, that's all. So it really may not be a whole lot when it compared to Euro or GBP or something like that. Something going the opposite way, which is what I'm going to be watching for. I'm going to be watching for the buy on those. So whenever this gets up to a certain point, and it's going to be somewhere through here, and I want to say probably somewhere right around through here. It's going to go somewhere right around through here, and it's going to do it right after midnight, right? And as soon as it does it right after midnight, it's just going to drop, and it's going to drop straight through, right, this orange line. And I want to get in a little bit closer now. Let's get into a 30 minute maybe. I wanted to do a 15 minute. Ooh, look, it's even already. Well, yeah, well, I measured that on purpose. Underneath, touched, come down. See, it's working its way up. It's making people think we're gonna be going up tomorrow. We're gonna be making money going up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesdays usually is when the low of the week is made. I have a feeling this dollar is going down the whole week though until Thursday. And then it'll bounce back and do the Friday bounce back. If you study weeks, they look like a wick. You have a body, you have a tail, and you have a wick. So it's like that throughout the entire week. So you got to figure out how that is going to. You got to figure out how that wick is going to shape out throughout the week. Is what you got to think about yourself. So, anyways, people probably started buying in. They probably started buying in too late when it came up here. If they did buy anything on the dollar, or on the opposite side, which would be the euro or GBP, which if we had to take a look at those, I'm sure it's the same way. Yeah, look, it's about the same. Look, right now everybody's selling. Everybody's selling the euro right now. Let's go with GBP USD and see what's happening there. I'm sure something similar is happening. Yeah, look at this. You got this line way up here. You got this guy right up here. And as soon as that dollar keeps going up, and these keep dropping, and it gets to that one point, and the dollar turns around and drops, boom, this one's going up, and it's gonna come past this line, this grayish line right here. And the reason I say that is because if you go short, let's say you take a short position here. I don't know why it did that. Jeez. The weirdest short position I've ever seen it make. Oh, it's because it's got these dang things on it. So let's say you take a short position, right? And let's say you want to wait. Actually, let's say you've already taken it. Let's say you're one of the lucky ones who got to the top and already took the short position, right? Where do you think you're going to put your stop loss? Right at or above the previous high, right? What do you think smart money is going to do? What do you think the people that have all the money are going to do to this chart? They're going to know that they're going to know that you're trying to sell because they see this and they teach you this in retail. Look at these double highs. As soon as it comes to double highs, sell, because there is resistance right here. Smart money is going to take this down and then take it right back up and take all your money, because that's what the banks do. They take your money. Don't let them take your money. All right? This is what the banks do. So be prepared. If anything, I might even hit buy on GBP USD right now, just because it's looking like man, EOS is falling hard, and I don't like that. I don't know. I'll watch it a little bit closer. Maybe not buy just yet. Euro USD. Right, so if we go back to the Euro USD one, oops, I accidentally closed it. It's okay, we can go to BDM, because I don't even know what BDM is. Alright, Euro USD. Forex.com. And yeah, actually, let me get myself off of the screen here so you guys can actually see what is happening here. So I'm not in your way at all the times. There it is. Oh, psych out. No, I was kidding. There we go. Alright, so this is your USD. I need to get rid of those two things. Here we are on the 15-minute of the Euro USD. And now I'm going to go to 4 hour. Alright, so it has already came up. It hit the order block already. So what I was personally expecting was, let's see if it even did it. To come up, hit this, or I just put that green line, and then bounce back from that, or this red line here, and it did neither. It went right. Well, it kind of went right through them. And then this green line here, put next liquidity level. This is where I think it's going to go, because this is where the last high was. See that? So again, all the dumb money people are going to be having their short positions. Oops, didn't mean to move that. Come on now. They're going to have their short money positions there, or something like this. Something of this nature is what's going to happen. And you actually have a huge opening way down here that's just inviting you to come, for it to come down. Possibly hit the top of somewhere here and then come back up. Let's go to the hour and find out. Actually, I don't know if it would close in all the way. It might, though. But I definitely do know that it's going to come back down here. Not for sure. You got this big red. Well, no, you know what? Oh, it did clear it. Okay, so you do have an order block here because you have the two green candles that cleared the red candle. So it could just come all the way back down here. Well, that didn't work. During London. And then by the time New York hits, boom, turn around, come back. Or this thing could really drop and come all the way back down to here, and then come back up. And the reason I say down here is because here is where you have your low, your high or low. So you have a mitigation block right here. So since you have a mitigation block, it would come somewhere in that area right there. It would probably just touch the top of it and then take off. That would be probably, that would be most ideal. That would be for sure, especially if I'm going to be putting some limits on this tonight before I go to bed. That would be most ideal. But we'll see. We'll see what comes out of this. It's going to be interesting. All right, but out of the Forex world into the crypto world. Man, Bitcoin is just getting annihilated, and it's not fun. It is down to the area to where I have it as to, hey, this is the point to where you buy. Okay, so this is over here to the left. This is where Tesla announced that they were going to be putting money into Bitcoin and using it, to buy cars, or allowing people to use it to buy cars and whatnot. And this is what I was afraid of. I was talking to my friends. I said, there's a huge gap right here. I said, if there's ever a huge green gap with no red pullback at all, I said, that's what you got to watch out for, because it's going to want to come back and try to close that gap, because price likes to. The thing about smart money is that you don't use channels or trend lines or triangles or whatever the heck it is you guys use. What you do is you use your common sense and say, what is price going to do? And price likes to find liquidity, which liquidity is where the orders are in the market, and it likes to balance, right? It has to have those two things. It has to balance and have liquidity. And right now it's just rebalancing. That's all it's doing. I probably bought it a little bit too early, but yeah, whatever. It'll get back up above where it was. But I have this red line here down here because this is my scary line. This is my okay. Now we might want to start, thinking about some different strategies about how to play Bitcoin. Because I knew eventually I was going to come back and do this. And I did pull a lot of Bitcoin out, and I didn't put it back in until it hit this yellow line here. Well, no, sorry, this yellow line here, and then stayed here for a while. And so it is now just gone down through this yellow lines in the last 4 hours. So I put my money in right around here, around, I think it was 43. Yeah, 42, 43. So where I last put my money in. And we're now at 41. So I'm not down too bad. We just have to watch what's going to happen. In these areas. Especially when we come over here to this little U that just happened right before the huge takeoff. Because right here, and the reason I have this marked right here is because this is your breaker. Actually, it's a little bit more mitigation, but here's what we're gonna do. Alright, your last up candle. We're gonna drag this all the way across. And as long as it doesn't get below that area there that I just made, we're going to be fine. Because that is your breaker area. And once it gets below your breaker area, and this is basically your support resistance right here, is what this is, right? What I just drew. This is your support and resistance area. So as long as this bounces off this and comes up, we'll stay fine. But if it breaks through it, then boom, it's going to try to come back up through it. It's going to hit it, and then it's going to act as resistance, and it's going to stay down there, and it's going to have a tough time trying to get back up. So just be wary of that. I haven't put in a little fake bet here. That's when it was looking like it was gonna go up and start going up, but now it's just dropped again. Ethereum, at least it's still above 3,000. That's the good thing. So it did have a good bounce back, but I want to say at one point it got below, just got to 3,000 and then bounced back up. This is since May 17th. This is, jeez. This is how much crazy movement this has had since yesterday. It went from 3,000 up to 3,500, back down to 3,000, and now we're at 30. Sorry, the 5 minute takes a while to get through. Oh, it just dropped too. So now we're back at 31.75 as well. I mean, they really know how to try to scare people. But right now is actually the time to be buying, to be honest. Because the lower it goes, the better it gets. And I'll even show you a little snippet of something that I found. Let me see here. Where'd it go? There it is. So, MicroStrategy, another dip, another 10 million Bitcoin purchase. Of course, this guy is not going to hold back. Michael Saylor is like the pioneer of this. He's not dumb. He knows Bitcoin's not going anywhere, so he's just going to keep buying. Let's disclose this. On Twitter, the filing, the U.S. security was for an average price of 43,663. That is awesome. I mean, especially with the price going up as the way it is, and him putting in as much as he is. That is an awesome average price, considering that's about the price. It's lower than what it is now. I'm sure he's he's looking at his money right now, probably saying buy, 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 buy. So Market Tedzily now holds 92,000 Bitcoin. So his average per Bitcoin is about 24,000. So somebody you will never see get out of the game is right there, Michael Saylor. He is not getting out of the game. So let's get back over to crypto world. So now that we got through Bitcoin and Ethereum, let's take a look at some others, just to see what's going on. Hydra, not very well known, not very well heard of, but actually doing really good. KuCoin is doing a staking, I guess I would say competition, but definitely a staking thing for this, and looks like nobody's definitely wanting to pull their money out, that's for sure, because that staking is 183%. So I know I am not pulling my money out of Hydro anytime soon whatsoever. I was hoping to get back up to 50s, but no, the last time I did that was around May 12th, but still. Dump for a bit, comes back up. That's the thing, is that once, this is the good thing about Hydra, especially whenever you're doing something like some kind of whenever you're doing a staking with a high APY, whenever it gets low, people start buying. I'm hoping it gets down to 20. If it gets down to 20, I'm buying 10 more coins. I'm putting those 10 more coins into staking. So that's how you have to buy at least 10 coins to start staking them. Let me see here. Let me think of some others that we can look at that need to be looked at. I think one of the winners. Actually, let's flip over here, back over to the news really quick. And let's check out CoinDesk. Not CoinDesk, sorry. CoinMarket. So I'm just gonna refresh it, see if it does anything. Bitcoin down to 41. Alright. It did have like a winners and losers like row on it. I wanted to see who is on it. It's not showing it. Solana Eco though. I want to see how the Solana ecosystem is doing, because see, look at Solana up today. The one that's doing really good is Solana. And thank the Lord, because that's what I have quite of. Everything else in the Solana ecosystem. Audio went down to 187. Dang. I just put quite a bit into audio too. I wonder how come there's not much. Why it's blank. But link down 18%. Then well, That's in the last 7 days. The last 24 hours has went back up. That's good at least. Let's just click on all of them. See on all the rankings. Let's see how everybody's doing. Cardano down just a little bit, even though it was up all the way. I know it almost got. I think it did get over to $2. It did get over $2, did it not? I think it got over $2. I'm pretty sure it got over $2. This is something I will never understand. I don't understand Dogecoin, and I hope I don't understand why people buy it. I don't care if it's worth $16. I'm not buying Dogecoin. Polkadot looks like it had a little bit of a falling out today and this week, primarily today, because it was doing pretty well this week. I have no idea what this ICP is. Litecoin still up from when I purchased, but not looking good. V-Chain, another one I was hoping that it was gonna end up being a really good coin. I put quite a money into as well. EOS, I have another one I have quite a bit in. I'm just hoping we get through this wave. I think we're just in a bad wave, because even Filecoin is down to $95. Neo was up at 115 at one point. And then you got these dumb, meme coins that people were just pumping the crap out of the price, and then leaving everybody to die. Tezos should still be up there. All these should still be up there. And we're not getting anything, So let's transition back over. Let's see what we can get out of some of these. Let me see. I want to see Solana. I just want to see how. Let's go USDT. How it, of all of them, stayed up there. Look at that. Yeah, I didn't have the. Yeah, I guess I do have the fib set right. So, I guess I said the fib way back here. Whenever it first probably touched down here. And then put the 100 here. And let it ride. But Solana didn't. I mean, it looks like it fell at the end. But still, that wasn't. It's nothing after climbing. Let me see how much did it climb? Since the 13th of May. To the 18th of May, it went up 55%. 55%, and then just within the last couple hours, 10%. Still Nothing to be too ashamed about. Maybe not stellar. XMR, that's what I was thinking of. If anything, a privacy coin should be holding up well. It's not. Let's see if there's any direction it can give us. It did go up. I mean, I guess everything last week was kind of going up. It's going to be, especially if I'm on a 4 hour, anything within the last couple days is going to be going down. So, alright, well, anyways, now that we kind of know the state of the crypto market and about everything kind of being that way, I guess you could say, the way it is, the way it's going to be. Let's check out some CFDs and let's see if there's any money that can be made from NASDAQ or the S&P for this. Boom. See right there, that's perfect support and resistance right there. Because that red just ran right through it. So evidently there was nothing there. But once it tried to come back up and go through it, boom, got stopped. Comes down, tries to come back up, boom, got stopped. Let's try SPX 500 USD. Looks like I dipped down into the daily order block down here. Pretty sure that's what that was. I'm not pretty sure what that was. Some kind of order block though. Dip down into it, pull back up, and it looks like it's probably gonna end up start going back down again. Just because even with the day, there's still so much open. In the 4 hour, there's still so much open. As far as gaps are concerned, anyway. Yeah, look at these. These right here, I'll make it down here. But might make it to the bottom and make a bump back up, but that's about it. And then last one, US 30. This is Dow Jones here. And actually, I don't like this one because this is the nut. Is this the CFD one? Oh, it's showing the after hours. It's just showing that you probably can't trade during the after hours for this particular. Look, it even made like a huge. It made a huge attempt at running up, but it looks like I got everybody to chase it. Everybody did chase it. Fell down one more time. Oh no, sell, sell, sell. And turn around, stop, and go back up. Buy, 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 buy. And then all of a sudden, boom, drop. Man, these smart money people are smart. They know how to steal your money. That's for sure. So I'm going to take this off. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to do, well, remove that. We don't need any of that. And actually, let me find a different US 30 one that doesn't have. Let's go with Global Prime. There we go. Alright, so now let's compare these here with the rest of them. And SPX 500 D. And then the current one, we are going to make a line. Alright, let's see if we can find any irregularities in these. That way we can see if we can find out what's going to happen, if there's been any divergences or anything like that happening. Because look, as you can see, they all kind of came together right here. This was a little odd right here. Didn't have that spike down. Anything today though? Here we go. See this? It's not there. It's not talking about it. Got there from there. No, yeah, they all kind of did the same, except for one's just a little bit more angled. I thought this one went the other way, but it didn't. No, that didn't work. That didn't work out at all. Okay, hold on. Let's see. There's got to be something in here that's got to give us a tip about which one's going to be doing what tomorrow. I mean, this might be it, but that happened back in May. Let's get something going on in the 15-minute and look something on a little bit closer. Oh, look at this one. What is this one? Which one's this one? Just sit down, Jones. Yeah. It went inverse. So this is going this way. These kind of start sloping this way. And this one pops up here. I guess that would have been deadly, I think. Deadly indication it was going to be the one to drop. I'm going to save this template. Let's call it index. Jesus. Oh, come on now. Index comparison. Remember symbol, remember interval. I don't need RSI or MACD, but whatever, I'll save it. Well, yeah, bring it up every time, it'll look like this, and that way I can easily take a look and see what's going on. Anyways, I know I wasted your guys' hour, but I did want to show you that that one DXY piece. Let's see where it's at right now. See, telling you, don't fall for it. I know it came down and almost hit. Ooh, 8 hours of work too, either or. I know this looks tempting. You think this is gonna go up, and that the other two, the euro and the GBP, and you guys think this is gonna go the other way too. See, you guys think that's gonna sell and then go down. I'm telling you, it's not. It's gonna fall and then go back up. Same thing with GBP USD. I know it looks tempting, especially with this high here. Gets up here, kind of keeps creeping up, and you think it's gonna fall. I guarantee you, if it does that, buy, because it's just gonna go right through it. Now it might fall right after it buys. That's probably what it will do. But before it gets to that point, you're gonna have to buy it. That is for sure. Anyways, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. If you did like and or enjoy anything I did, or if you had any information that you hadn't learned before, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. That would be very, very appreciative of you, because it'll push me forward in the algorithms. It'll get me out there so people can see me and understand smart money. That way they are not getting continuously drug underneath the ground by these big money players. Because if we learn to play against them, all of us, then we can all win. All right. The algorithm's never going to change. The algorithm's already there.